With manpower being so slow, Basilissa Constantina's advisors decided it would be best to be defensive in this war and only engage in battles on home territory if need be. Constantina continued to lie in her bed, distraught as her empire was about to join in on a distant war.
Hello everyone, and this is Imperial Zavlaki. Welcome back to the next episode of the Byzantium series. So we got the okay from the Privy Council to go in and join in on that attack on Bohemia, Salzburg, and Trier. Now obviously we did not want something like this to happen because we didn't want to ruin our manpower for the next wars that we want to declare. Like that war in Albania we want to declare. But we're gonna see what happens now. Now we just need to check on their armies. So we have that much. And let's take a look at them. I'm gonna do my name. So Bohemia has more than us. Yeah, they have more than us. So we're gonna play it safe. We're gonna probably just sit tight. We're gonna lower our maintenance. We're gonna hide out in Anatolia. And if we see anybody coming down south towards us, we're gonna raise maintenance. And we're just gonna go in and hit them. We're gonna let... Wait, why did I say Poland before? Anyways, we're gonna let Austria go and keep them busy. Hopefully they do the majority of the work, and this is not like a drawn-out war. And yeah. Also, just looking at Genoa, those Crimeans still have an occupation of that land, so we're gonna hope that Genoa doesn't go and unsiege it. I know we killed off the rebels. But if they go and unsiege it, they're not going to separate. So we want them to separate to have them as food later on. But for now, we deal with the fact that we're losing money. And we're going to make short work of this. There we go. Yeah, we want to keep it as a positive balance. And we're just going to let our men recover a little bit. Go and hide. And then just wait for them to come down if they come down. No, we're going to hope for better events this time. Because we had a whole string of bad events. So, worst thing that could happen right now is that Kostadina dies, which, knock on wood. Second worst thing could be that, we get called into another war by another ally. But I don't think that's going to happen. We'll just wait this out. And whenever it does end, we'll be able to go on with our plans. Let's just take a look. Yeah, let's do that to Crimea so they don't come and surprise us. A Bohemian army coming down south, I don't like that. Obviously, they're going to want to come and try to siege down one of our provinces, one of our forts, and try to piece us out in a white piece because they don't want to have to deal with us. They want to just have to focus on Austria, and that's it. Now, I know that their allies aren't very strong. We're going to raise this full maintenance. Yeah, we're going to raise it to more maintenance, so we'll just say. Slowly start to increase that morale. And when they come close, we'll raise the full maintenance, and we will hit them. Man, our manpower, 7k. How dismal. But it's okay, you know what? This game is about luck sometimes. Obviously, it's a lot of strategy, but sometimes it's down to luck. You have to be lucky to get good events, and sometimes you can just be unlucky with a lot of bad events that just kind of delay your plans a little bit more. Okay. Invest in what? We want that. We're gonna want that. Just because less AE is way better. Avoid coalitions, all that kind of fun stuff, which isn't very fun. Alright. They're still coming down, so time to unmothball these ships. We're going to block the straits so that they don't come across. So we're going to let them sit in Constantinople. And then we're going to hit them. let them fear the wrath of the Byzantine forces. Just on the topic of coalitions, literally the worst things. Well, not always, actually. There's sometimes that you can take coalitions and turn it into something better, grab some land off the people that invaded you, and then you've just essentially choose-locked everybody in that coalition. But what sucks is that if it's like a big coalition and you can't deal with it, then obviously it's devastating. Oh, they're not in Constantinople, they're in Tarnovo. Why? Oh, whatever, that's fine. Like, we'll deal with you there. Oh, and they're running away. But you know what? If this is all we have to do, it's kind of like this cat and mouse thing where they come down and then we go and just chase them and they run away. We don't have to fight. That's great. At least we're going to be keeping their forces busy while Austria goes and sieges down their forts. That'll speed up the war. I hope. I can't guarantee, but I hope. So, Wallachia though. Wallachia's alive. Okay. I'm just waiting for Austria-Hungary to just hit Wallachia at some point, but they're just not doing it. Alright, we'll do that since we're not invading anyone yet. We're gonna have time to build up some more admin to be able to core provinces later. That Bosnia annexation is happening slowly, which is good. And it looks like Hungary is doing a good job in sieging down those forts in Bohemia. So I don't think that this is going to be too drawn out. Like, realistically, what kind of like support can Trier give? In combination with Austria and Hungary together. Bohemia obviously applied to Viperos. Bad events. Local goods produced. Like, I don't want to take on loans. So we might just have to take that bad option. Local goods produced minus 0.25%. Well, it's just in the province. It's yarn. So I think we're okay. We'll just take that. We don't want to take loans. It's just Epiros. Feels like generally, like goods produced minus 25. Like that would be terrible, but it's just Epiros. We can deal with that. So we're gonna lower that again. Now that everybody's gone. Screen advisor. Okay. No, he's not gonna die. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Well, why would he have to die? No. You know what? Michael Strahill. We're gonna give you... You have a lot of prestige. It just might be a lucky day. Might be a lucky day. Might not. Might be. So much power. This man's like life is in our hands. Well, let's see if we can get any other advisors actually before we make a decision. Like, we have good money. And I kind of want more points. So... It's Bulgarian? I mean, like, yeah. Realistically, the amount of prestige that we have is good. We should just let him live. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna let him live. The prestige hit is not that bad. We have 62 prestige still. We're probably gonna get a lot more, obviously, from this war, from future wars, all that kind of stuff. I don't know why that decision was actually such a hard decision for me. I don't know. So we're gonna take, oh no, we can't take money. Diplomatic support. Just curious to see like what we can take in free stuff. I mean, more monarch points is always good. Administrative support. Recruit an inquisitor. We're gonna have to do that eventually. We're gonna convert everybody. Like we're gotta convert all the provinces eventually, but the thing is that I'm not sure. Alright, well, we'll just do that. But not sure how successful we're gonna be in converting everything super quickly. I mean, it's great that our ruler also has that missionary increase, which is fantastic. Let's spend that as well. Yeah, but that missionary increase is quite good. But we'll see. We'll see what we can convert in the future. Morale of armies. Excellent. You know, this leader is fantastic. Now, just waiting for the Bohemians to fall is a little bit boring. Just a little bit. So we're just going to drop it all the way, just make more money. Hopefully we have a decent balance by the end of this. Let's take a look and see what's happening here, actually. Just Austria and Hungary just making good work of everybody. Everyone. Now, Jandar. Your truce is up. Does Jandar even have any allies? Just looking at different options here. So, Akayanu. Okay. Can't really do much there. Because Imereti has not made claims. Allied with Muscovy. Okay, we're not touching that. Oh no, Genoa's kind of getting rid of all those occupations? Okay. Problematic. Jandar's allied with Dulkadir. Sinkaifa and Jandar. Okay. It's an option. It's an option. We're gonna just start doing that. We might be able to just hit Dulkadir. Just keeping all our options open. Just in case. Because if we finish up this war, and then, I don't know, Albania has some crazy ally, and we can't hit them. Or I don't know what other situation could happen. We need someone to be able to hit. Because we want that money. I'm just going to save some money here too. I don't think the Bohemians are coming down anytime soon. So we should be fine. The Hungarians are actually coming down in retreat. Oh. Well, the Austrians, I think, fixed that. Yeah, Bohemia is on the decline. As you see, all the provinces are slowly being occupied, or they're just losing all their troops in tons of battles. Our manpower is slowly going up. Our coffers are slowly filling. Dulkadir is just Dulkadir. And yeah. The Knights. Okay. Let's check up on them. They're allied with who? No, they're guaranteed by Venice, so that's going to be a little bit more of an issue. I don't know why. I find that taking Rhodes is usually a little tricky playing as Byzantium, just because of their alliances. Well, alliances actually and their guarantees. Because realistically, it's just an island. I know they have a fort and it's a little bit difficult to do a naval assault. Actually, let's just grab this guy. Because we have money. We have money to spend. We'll do that. We'll get some more dip points. Corruption's increasing too, right? But you know what? This will help with our money in the long term anyways with our trade efficiency. But yeah, the naval assault on Rhodes is a little rough. But realistically, it's just an island. so it shouldn't be hard to take. And we should have actually been able to take it earlier, but just so happens that the Venetian guarantees and all that kind of stuff makes it difficult. Now, I know we will eventually, I just don't know when. I would have obviously liked it earlier than later, just because we want to reclaim the islands. Alright, this usual event that always happens. I mean, it's a shame that we're going to be losing 25 dip points all the time for the next while, just because of Vidin. But it is what it is. We can't do too much about that right now. I actually just cannot wait to take Vidin, because the missions, like the mission of reclaiming Bulgaria, will give us like claims in southern Italy. And just completing that mission tree is too good. But obviously we can't do that right now because we need Austria. Oh, Corfu. Okay. Some rebels in Venice. Okay. The guy died. Who? We saved you only for you to die anyways. Well, nobody worth hiring, so we only have some angry people in Sinop, which is not a big issue. Really minor, so we don't really need -2 unrest. Now will the Austrians... Oh, the Austrians are doing good. Oh, they're sieging down the provinces slowly. The war score is going up. Now, I just wonder how much longer until they peace out. You know, the sooner the better, obviously. Poland fighting off the winning separatists. Interesting. Make quick work of them, though. I wonder if we should move our troops into Bohemia just to speed things up a little bit. Like, I mean, I'm not seeing many Bohemians. I'm seeing some retreating Bohemians. But there's not that many. Like, we wouldn't lose a lot of manpower, but do I want to lose any manpower is the question. And the answer in my head is no. Just because we're going to be using that manpower soon enough. Okay, this guy. Cyprus is still Cyprus, it's not Mamluks yet. I know a lot of the time the Mamluks actually do take Cyprus. And I'm happy to see that the Mamluks didn't take Ichel. I know they might eventually. I hope not. It'd be more difficult to deal with them with that fort that's there. Embrace institution. What institution is that? Renaissance. That's good. Reduce our technology costs. And lose mill points. Oh my god, not like we have too many of those anyways. Invest in new technology. Still ahead. I really just don't want corruption to brew right now. I mean, we're not going to war. Like, at this moment. So maybe it's best to just spend the mill points on increasing provinces or bettering our provinces. Yeah, we'll just do that. Plus, like, it's good to have high development, right? Because all these new institutions that come through, they spread in high dev provinces. So we can increase our development and we help ourselves in the long run anyways, not just with manpower, but with institution spread. Mamluks declared war on the Ottomans. Again? Okay, well, that's a problem. We were just talking about each other, and now they might take it. So you know what? I'm going to probably pause this here, and I'm going to just talk to my advisors and see what they think. But anyways, let's hope this war ends soon too. And don't forget to like and to subscribe. We'll be back in the next episode, and we will see what is happening here.
The Bohemians were retreating, and it was only a matter of time before they surrendered to Austria. Basilissa Constantina finally realized how childish she had been. As the head of the empire, I cannot cry for my child's death, for Byzantium is my only child, she said to herself. She stood up, called her servant to dress her, and was ready to assume control of the empire's affairs. What will our Basilissa do next? We'll find out in the next episode.